Muslims to use their space for prayer while nearby mosques are being built and renovated. A neighborly thing to do, or sacrificing what is sacred? Joining us now from Memphis, Tennessee is Steve Stone, the senior pastor of Heartsong Church, which has opened its doors to the Muslim neighbors. And from Denver, Christian theologian and radio talk show host, Dr. Alex McFarland. Thanks, guys, for being with us.
Good morning.
My pleasure.
Good morning. Now, Steve, let me start with you. Why did you feel it was necessary to do this, to open your church?
We've had a relationship with the Memphis Islamic Center for about 18 months. They bought the land right across the street from us, so they're our neighbors. And while their building was being constructed, they thought they would be ready in time for Ramadan, but it turned out they weren't. So they came to us and said, can we use your facility for a day or two, because then we think our building will be ready. And we thought about it, prayed about it, asked the Lord what he would have us do about it, and said yes. And it ended up being the whole month because as construction projects go, it took a long time.
So you say follow the golden rule, or treat your neighbor better than you would treat yourself? That makes sense.
Well, the first story that came to us was the Good Samaritan, where Jesus chose a person who would be despised and said, that was the neighbor, you go be a good neighbor. And so we're being good neighbors.
Okay, well, Steve, I want to hear from Dr. McFarland. Tell me why, Dr. McFarland, you disagree with him.
Well, I appreciate the desire to show love and to be a good neighbor, and indeed we should do that. Part of being a Christian is to love people and to help meet people's needs. But I really think in doing this, it crosses the line from tolerance and respect to really endorsement and affirmation. And we've got to remember biblically what the church is called to do. According to Jesus Christ, our calling is to make disciples. And I really think that the most loving thing that we can do is not to help people and not to facilitate a false belief that, according to Jesus himself, is the destruction of people's souls. The most loving thing we can do is to help people find the forgiveness and the new life that only Jesus can give. And so I think what a better thing to do would be to invite them to worship, say, come and hear the gospel, come and worship with us, but to give our space over to a belief system that is absolutely antithetical to what Jesus taught. It might be well-intentioned, but I believe misguided.
All right, well, some people might say, hey, it's just a building. I mean, God is bigger than that. What's your response?
Well, obviously, the church is the body of believers in whom Jesus Christ dwells. The church are people that believe in Jesus Christ, the death, burial, the resurrection of Jesus for the forgiveness of their sins. But let's think about this. Would there be any reciprocity? I find it hard to believe that Muslim groups would allow their mosques to be used for church services that say Jesus is the Son of God and the only way to the Father. And I really think it's time.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Dr. McFarland. I want to give Steve the last word, just to make it fair.
Okay.
Steve, please.
Yeah, we have an open invitation to the Memphis Islamic Center to come over and be with them as they worship, to pray as we see fit. As a matter of fact, they're having their grand opening, and ask them when was it going to be, and to let us know. He said, let you know, you guys are going to be hosts with us over there. It's an open relationship both ways.
All right, well, thanks to both of you. Email us at home and let us know what you think. It's a very interesting topic and a great debate. It's friends@foxnews.com. And still ahead, they are